Hello everyone, my name is Dylan and welcome to a brand new video. If you are new here, hi there. I post fun and entertaining English lessons every single Friday. So today I'm going to be helping you to improve your modern RP British accent. I will start by reading you a passage from a book. I will then be explaining why I have pronounced certain words the way I have, and most importantly, how you can speak with a British accent as well. Finally, at the end of the video, I will be reading the story again, and this time you will be shadowing what I have just said. You will be able to use your newfound knowledge, and I promise you, by the end of the video, you will be sounding a lot more British. I promise. As always, everything will be included in a free PDF, and the link is in the top comment. Right guys, enjoy the video. Part 1. Something dreadful has happened to Mr. Curtis. I am quite surprised to realise that I mind. If you had asked me this morning what I thought of him, I should have told you that Mr. Curtis was not a nice man at all. But not even the nastiest person deserves this. Okay, so let's start by looking at the first sentence. Something dreadful has happened to Mr. Curtis. So there are two words here that I wanted to discuss, and those are has and to, or huz and t, as I am pronouncing them. So both of these words have been changed by the infamous schwa sound. This sound is very, very important when it comes to learning the British accent, and it's something that is going to feature a lot throughout this video. So let me explain. The schwa sound is the sound that, as mentioned, you will hear so often in the British accent. So in order to make this noise, you want your tongue to be relaxed in the middle of your mouth. So this schwa sound can actually happen with any vowel. Let me give you some examples. So for A, we have about, not about. With E, we have taken and not taken. With I, we have president and not president. With O, we have police and not police. And with U, we have minute and not minute. So there are countless examples of these words, as you will soon find out. And I may well make a whole video about this schwa sound as well. But all you need to know right now is that the schwa sound very commonly appears in linking words or function words. So I'm talking about words such as a, the, and, to, an, for. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Something dreadful has happened to Mr. Curtis. So in this instance, the has is a linking word. Therefore, it has the schwa and it is huz. Something dreadful has happened to Mr. Curtis. Similarly, the to is also a linking word. So it's not to, it's t. Something dreadful has happened to Mr. Curtis, not something dreadful has happened to Mr. Curtis. So just pay attention throughout the video and you will notice that a lot of these short function words will be very quick and very schwa-y. They'll have the schwa sound, the There are a few rules that you need to know about, but we'll talk about this later on in the video. I am quite surprised to realise that I mind. So as you already know, the function word, the to, becomes a t. But we also have a new one now. Very exciting. That. 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 So the sound. I am quite surprised to realise that I mind. So if you are a regular on this channel, you will know just how much I say the word that. I have personally only just realised how much I say this, and I guess it must be the schwa sound. So as mentioned, there are a few exceptions, times where I will actually say that instead of that, but we'll get onto those later. For now, all you need to remember is that most of these filler words have the schwa sound, the Guys, very quickly, if you really want to master your British accent and pronunciation skills, all whilst receiving personalized feedback from me, why not join one of my upcoming modern RP workshops? So these are private Zoom calls, all taught by me, and there will be a maximum of 4 students in each class, which is nice. We will be doing a range of interactive exercises to help you improve your British accent and pronunciation. And as mentioned, I will also be giving you my personalized feedback and support. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have a few dates available on my website. At the moment, the classes will be held every Sunday at 10:30 a.m. UK time. This should hopefully be okay for most of you, but I will also be adding new days and times, so for the latest information, hit the link in the top comment. And if you have any questions whatsoever, just comment down below. Cheers! If you had asked me this morning what I thought of him, I should have told you that Mr. Curtis was not a nice man at all. But not even the nastiest person deserves this. Okay, lots to discuss here. So firstly, we have had, but it's the filler word, the function word, so it's hud. And secondly, we have this word of, so O-F. Now, this may as well be spelt O-V, because it is always of, and that is just a general rule that you need to know as well. O-F equals of. And of course, it does have the slight schwa sound as well, so it's more like of, instead of like of. Very small difference, I know, but, it's good to know. Right, let's look at the last part of this sentence. I should have told you that Mr. Curtis was not a nice man at all. So can you spot the schwas? There are 3 of them. So I'll give you 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. By the way, do you think it's weird that when I'm counting seconds, I do it on my fingers like this? 1, 2, 3, as opposed to 1, 2, 3. So I'd never really noticed it, but then one of my students asked me about it the other day, so I was just wondering if it's something that you had maybe noticed. Anyway, right, so the schwas. The first one is that, but it's that. So told you that Mr. Curtis. The second one is a, but it's a. So told you that Mr. Curtis was not a nice man. And this is a really common one in British English as well. This a will pretty much always be an a. We'll get onto the exceptions later. And the third and final schwa of this sentence is all. But of course it's not all, it's ul. It sounds weird when you just say it by itself, but just listen to the sentence and you'll realize that that is genuinely how it sounds and how you should be saying it as well if you want this modern RP accent. So, I should have told you that Mr. Curtis was not a nice man at all. So it is ut. But not even the nastiest person deserves this. But not even the nastiest person deserves this. So you know what I'm going to say, right? Where's the schwa? Yeah, the. So it's not the, it's the nastiest person. And the second word that I wanted to look at is nastiest. So you can also say nastiest or nasty. Both of those are completely fine. However, for the modern RP accent, the A here is a lot more similar to the A in the word father. And a few more examples of this might be, you can say bath or you can say bath. You can say laugh or you can say laugh. You can say grass or you can say grass. Both are completely fine. It's up to you. If you are watching this video, though, I'm guessing that you want the modern RP accent, in which case you would need the R, so the A-H kind of sound. R. Nasty. Nastiest. Okay, time for the next paragraph. Now, this one follows a lot of the same rules as the previous one, and I don't really want to sound like a broken record. So, you can expect to hear a lot of these filler words or function words that have the schwa sound. So it won't be the, it'll be the. It won't be that, it'll be that. And it won't be to, it will be to. However, There are also two very important things that happen at the start and at the end of this paragraph, which I will definitely be discussing with you. I wonder if you'll notice what they are. Part 2. Of course, Daisy doesn't see it like that. To her, crimes are not real things to be upset about. She is only interested in the fact that something has happened, and she wants to understand what it means. By the way, guys, I know you are all dying to see what is on my t-shirt, so as your reward for making it this far, I'll just show you. So we've got the lucky rabbit. That's cute, isn't it? Yeah. Of course, Daisy doesn't see it like that. So, firstly, we have of course, so this is OV, not OF. And secondly, we have like that. So why? Sorry. Secondly, we have like that. So why is it not like that? Well, this is very important. In this context, the that is stressed, and therefore it carries meaning and it keeps its original vowel sound. So sometimes you will want to stress certain words because they are important, and in these instances, it doesn't matter what the word is, you will not include the schwa sound. Okay, you just leave it as it is. Let me give you some more examples. She is at the top of her class, so the at is said properly. No schwa. It's for you to decide, so the for is said properly. No schwa. I saw the biggest dog earlier, so the is said properly. There's no schwa. So normally all of these words would have schwas, but when you want to stress something or say something for dramatic effect, you just say them properly. The vowels keep their original sounds. And this is because, well, how you say something makes a huge difference on how the listener interprets it or the meaning that it has behind it. So it's very useful for you to know this rule. I know this is probably quite hard to take in all at once. It might feel a bit overwhelming. Don't worry if it does, because at least now you can listen out for these rules when you are hearing British people speak, such as myself. And you can also join in on our weekly pronunciation workshops and receive personalized feedback and attention. Link is in the top comment. Just saying. To her, crimes are not real things to be upset about. Alright, nice and easy, we just have a couple of schwas. To her, crimes are not real things to be upset about. She is only interested in the fact that something has happened. She is only interested in the fact that something has happened. And this is a perfect example because we have the unstressed function words, so the and that. Then we have the stressed function words, so has, something has happened. As this is an important part of the speech, of the sentence, it is actually stressed and we say the vowel properly. And she wants to understand what it means. And last but not least, we have our final schwa sound. She wants to understand what it means. Right, guys, it's now time for you to test out your newfound knowledge of the British accent. So we are going to be doing a shadowing exercise. For this, I will just read the story again, and all you need to do is repeat after me. Listen out for the schwa sounds, and don't worry if you find this hard. It's supposed to be, right? So just take your time and enjoy it. Before we get to this, if you are serious about mastering your British accent and pronunciation, why not check out the workshops? They're affordable, and if you have enjoyed this video, I'm confident that you will love the classes. The link is in the top comment. Cheers. Part 1. Something dreadful has happened to Mr. Curtis. I am quite surprised to realize that I mind. If you had asked me this morning what I thought of him, I should have told you that Mr. Curtis was not a nice man at all. but not even the nastiest person deserves this. Part 2. Of course, Daisy doesn't see it like that. To her, crimes are not real things to be upset about. She is only interested in the fact that something has happened. And she wants to understand what it means. Right guys, and there we have it. Thank you so much for watching, and well done if you've made it this far. If you have, then give yourself a little pat on the back, and I hope you have a lucky rabbit day. As mentioned, everything that we covered in today's video will be included in a free PDF. The link is in the top comment. All you need to do is hit the link and press download. All I ask in return is that if you did enjoy today's video, I don't know guys, why not like the video, subscribe to the channel, and maybe even comment down below. I know these sound like small things, but honestly, they make such a big difference. Why not check out the modern RP workshops as well? The link is in the top comment. I'm really excited for these. Right, as mentioned at the start of the video, I post new lessons every single Friday, so hopefully I will see you guys there. Cheers.